probably take the video sometimes.
Hello YouTube, the Gun Nut here. It's another great day to be an American. Let freedom reign. Hope you guys enjoyed the lead-in footage from the Smoky Mountains. I was recently on a road trip. I won't call it a vacation because we had the whole family. It was to visit relatives. We made a stop in Kentucky, visit my niece who goes to University of Kentucky, and we stopped over in the mountains in North Carolina, just close to Tennessee there, and visited some family there, in-laws. And so on our way over, we wanted to do a hike, and we stopped at the Smoky Mountains and hiked the Grotto Trails hike with a waterfall that you can walk behind. Really nice hike, and it was a beautiful day. It was in the upper 50s, sunny, and great hike. So I'm going to go ahead and roll in some more footage of that. And then I'm going to come back and talk a little bit about reciprocity for concealed carry, and an event that happened on the trip and why I was glad I did carry.
No.
Okay, so I'm going to talk a little bit about what I mentioned. So I was, before the trip, it was a road trip, so thankfully I was able to concealed carry, and except for one of the commie states in between Wisconsin and North Carolina, and I bet you most of you guys know what state that is. It's Illinois. So Illinois, I don't think has reciprocity with anybody, and so I cannot carry there. But it was the only state I couldn't carry, so I brought along the firearm and handled it appropriately. I was able to carry in Indiana, or Kentucky, Tennessee, and then in North Carolina. So national reciprocity would have meant I could have carried anywhere and didn't have to worry about Illinois, which would have been great. Similar to driver's license, I'm driving, I'm on a trip. I shouldn't even need a license for carrying, but I guess I would prefer national reciprocity with the ability to carry everywhere, as opposed to laws being so much different. And reciprocity changing all the time. So I did look it up before I left. I knew where I could carry and where I couldn't, and that's what I did. But I was really happy that I had my concealed carry with me. A little incident in North Carolina where it was an almost defensive gun use, and I think it turned out to be nothing, but you never know. So the situation was, I was parked at a gas station in a smaller town in North Carolina, filling up the minivan. And I had my whole family with me. We were leaving the in-laws house and on our way back to a hotel. And I decided, what, I'm going to stop and get some gas quick. I didn't think much of it. It wasn't that late, 8:30 at night. I was pumping up the gas. It was cold. I had my jacket zipped up. And then I saw this car pull up. It was a fairly small car. I don't remember what model anymore. But they pulled up to the front of the gas station and actually parked in a no parking area. It was like I don't even think it was a handicap. That was just, or it might have been right next to a handicap, if you will, where there was blue stripes. And they had the deep bass music blasting. There was at least 3 or 4 in the car. I think they all had hoodies on, and one guy got out, had his hoodie over his head. He had one hand in his hood pocket, but the other hand was out. So I thought, well, that's really weird. If you're putting your hands in your pocket because you're cold, you think you'd put both of them in. And it just looked super suspicious. It was funny because I heard the doors lock in the minivan about the same time that I unzipped my jacket, as my wife also noticed the potential situation developing. So I kept my eyes, not staring at them, but I was definitely, looking off in that area without trying to be noticed, like I was paying attention to him. Saw the guy go into the store. I couldn't really see him in the store. Didn't hear any sounds, but thankfully he came out shortly thereafter. It was really weird too. I don't even think he had enough time to buy anything. I don't know what was going on, and I just decided that I don't know. So I had finished fueling at that time. I got back into the van. They were looking to pull out of the gas station. I went out of my way to not go anywhere near them and left the area. Nothing happened, and I was just glad that I had my firearm with me, and I could protect me and my family if anything developed, as well as anybody else in the area that could, innocent people that could have gotten injured if these guys were trying to rob this gas station. These are the items that I carried. I had my car CM9. I love this gun for carry. It's like it's not there. In my Fox holster. And then I had an extra magazine, 7-rounder. This is the normal one, 6-rounder. So I had 14 rounds, 6 plus 1 and 7. I had my Kershaw Blur, and then I had my S1 baton from Olight, which I absolutely love and is with me all the time. So I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, please like and subscribe. You guys be safe out there.